Hello, I'm Claudia's Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. I'm going to do readings for you guys. So just wait for people to get on. If you're watching the replay, come along live sometime, get a reading. It's always fun having lots of people in Psychic Cafe with me. I've got my coffee, small coffee this time, and I've got some green tea as well. Have you got your coffee? I'm just going to go on my live. I've not brushed my hair this morning. But it was really cute. I went into the bathroom this morning and my hair looked really cute, messy, so that is the cafe. Who have we got joining me today? Okay, I'm live. And I've picked a card out from Colette Baron Reid's deck as well for the day. So the daily read for today, Friday the 6th of December, is about a redirection. It's about the flow, flowing us in a different way. So if you've been focused on your health, then maybe the universe is redirecting you to relationships. If you've been focused on relationships, maybe the universe is redirecting you to business. If you've been focused on business, maybe the universe is redirecting you to health. And so it's a bit of a redirection going on today. It also went into changing our state as well, doing something to change our state. Like I said yesterday, the universe, it's like pushing everyone at the moment to take action. It's like stop sitting around waiting for the universe to do it all for you. It's not going to do it. You're the creator. You need to take action and start creating things and putting things out in the world and doing something. And so, yeah, in the daily, it was a bit about taking action to change your state, you know. So not just settling for the state that you're in, the emotional state that you're in, the predominant emotional state that you're in, the mind state that you're in, because there are things you can do to change that state really easily. You can listen to some music, you can exercise, you can go for a walk. It's so easy to change your state into a positive state. And when you do those things every day, especially in the morning, to change your state in the morning, it will change your life. It really will. It will change your life. Things like writing goals down and stuff, that can be added to it as well. But I wouldn't do that I wouldn't make that the first thing to do, you know. I would do putting some music on, dancing around and exercise first. Because you don't want to start writing your goals down from like a depressed state or a low energy state. That's not going to do you much good at all. But once you've got into a nice pattern of maybe exercising and meditating in the morning and making nice coffee for yourself and joining lovely people, funny people in Psychic Cafe every day. That's what I do. And I go down to the pool as well and go spend time with the cats. Hey, Nikki. You good? So yeah, I've got these things that I do every morning. And this helps. So doing Psychic Cafe every day helps me do that. Helps me get into that routine of, you know, I have an appointment at 8 a.m. every morning. And so I woke up at 10 to 7 this morning. I had such good sleep last night. Oh, it's good. So the card for the day. Hey, Yvonne, how are you going? Not seen you on here for a while. You keeping warm, Yvonne? It's pretty cold in my room. I was freezing last night. My feet were like ice blocks. Sitting in my bed under the covers in the evening, warming my feet up. So the card that I've picked out for today is Truth Be Told from Colette's deck. Let's see what she has to say about it. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there's a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you're called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that you've kept tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. Shall I read the relationship message or the prosperity message out? I'll let you choose. Nikki, winter. I'm kind of liking it though. I'm liking wearing clothes again. But what I'm not liking, Yvonne, is the news that Lampraya won't be running the morning ferries because I've got to go on a visa run on Monday. So I'm going to book that today. I don't want to go on the night ferry the night before. I'll miss fight night if I do that. Nikki, hi, yeah, good. It's starting to sink in that I'll be intentionally homeless in a few months. Feels weird. Oh, it's good though. Freedom. How exciting, Nikki. Have you got any news about that money coming in? Which shall I read out? The prosperity message or the relationship message? You choose. Nikki, you choose. So I've been asked to be firm in our truth. Shall I don't know what I'm being redirected toward yet, do relationship. I've hardly been focused on it at all, but it's good. It's so good right now. So good. Okay, prosperity. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? This is about the action thing again. If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Be true to your calling. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There's another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real honest truth about your thoughts and feelings and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself what's true for me, and you'll find the key to abundance. It's about taking action. It's what I've been saying for days now, or is it weeks? It's like, stop waiting for the universe to do something. You've got to do it. I think that's one of the damaging things about the law of attraction teachings, or some of the law of attraction teachings, is that it can make people sit back and do nothing and just wait to receive what they want. And that's not how it happens. It's like, why should everyone else be putting things, doing things, putting things out in the universe, making things for you, and you just sit and do nothing and receive it? That's not what happens. We've all got to play our part. And when you start taking action, doing what it is that you want to do, even if there's no one there. Like I used to tell, when I had a team of psychics, right, working for me, and they would ask me, I ended up just being a coach for them all the time, trying to get them busy. But they would ask me, like, how can I get busy? Because I was really busy and they weren't. And it's like, well, you just need to start doing it. And they're like, but I've got no customers. I'm like, no, but you start doing it. You pretend that you do have customers. You start doing readings. Just start doing readings. It's like this. Doing readings for you guys. You just start doing it anywhere and everywhere. And that action is really powerful. A lot of people can't be bothered doing that. They just don't want to do it. They don't want to put themselves in an uncomfortable situation. They want to do nothing. They just want to entertain themselves or do nothing. And prosperity doesn't come from that. I picked my cards out for today already. It's about moving, getting ready for moving. I got the new gym equipment on order here. I'm taking a bag full with me to Africa to start off the Muay Thai part of it. That's exciting. The punch bag is already installed. Well, the temporary one anyway, while the gym's being built. Well, that part of the gym's being built. It's exciting. I hope he's getting plenty of equipment and ready for me. Okay, let's go deeper into the daily read. We've got this redirection today. So whatever you've been focused on, if you've been focused on relationships, it might be shifting you toward business or work. If you've been focused on work, it might be shifting you toward finances. If you've been focused on finances, it might be shifting you toward health. So today it's really about listening to what's being highlighted. So you could be focused on work, say, and then a health problem comes up for you, and that's the universe saying, come on, sort out your health. I want freedom, so I'm creating my freedom wish list. Oh, nice. Yeah. And it works, you know. As I said, you can't sit back and just wait for it, but it works. Because I remember, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 8-9 years ago, I decided, I'd read about this. I was on holiday at the time with my partner, and we were waiting in this restaurant, outside of this restaurant, having a drink, waiting for our table to be free for our meal. And there was a magazine on the table, and in it had an article about, I can't remember what it was called now, not timeshare, different than timeshare. It was like you buy an apartment in a resort, and then you can stay in any of the resorts that are in this scheme. You can stay in your apartment. You actually own it. But you can stay anywhere in the world that's part of this scheme, and you can rent yours out too. And it seemed like a really good idea. But then I thought, well, but why not just stay anywhere you want in the world and have access to 100% of all the resorts in the world by making money and then spending that money to stay in them? But anyway, it made me think like that's a good idea, and I want to live in resorts. Because it really suits me. And I always loved going on business and staying in resorts. When I was away on business, just staying in hotels, using the gym, in the pool. I just loved that lifestyle. And yeah, that's just one of the things that I asked for, and I've got it now. And I've had it for a long time. In fact, lived in resorts for a long time. So it's worth doing your freedom list, Nikki. Haven't been focused on relationships. I'm interested to see your cards, Nikki. Yeah, freedom's good. Right, so more energies for today. We've got perfect and mirror reflection. So there's something in, when things are going well for us, there's something in focusing on that and celebrating that. So if you've been focused on work or focused on freedom and that's going really well, and the universe is shifting you toward relationships and that's not going so well, that's not to say that there's something wrong with you and you need to sort relationships out. It's just, you know, it's not saying, okay, stop focusing on the bit that's going well. It's good to focus on that because it makes you feel better, right? You get those wins. You feel those wins. But it's just for balance, you know? The universe redirects you for balance. So this is saying don't ignore what's going really well, because that's going to make you feel really good when you focus on that. The perfect mirror reflections of stuff that's going really well in your life. Everything's going really well in my life right now. Even that jerk visiting, and I didn't see him when he was here. Just feeling his energy and looking at his messages, I was like, no, I'm not meeting up with him just because he's here on the island when he's sending me stupid messages. Even that was just like a definite no from me. Yeah, everything is going well right now. Apart from the ferry's not running, but I'm going to sort that out today. Because I don't want to be spending longer than I need to travel on this visa run. when it's really fast now. If the 9 o'clock ferry is running, it's really fast. I leave here at 9 o'clock and I arrive in my hotel like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something. It's so fast. Okay. The daily energies. We've got be with nature and jealousy. It's got something to do with this, like what's going really well in your life and people's reactions to that. Maybe causing an aversion to looking at those things. You know, like when something's going really well in your life and then you focus on another area of your life and going to make that really good too. You might not want to do that because of other people's reactions to it. Maybe that's what this is about. But it's natural to do that. It's natural to want balance. So if things are going really well in your life, it's natural to be redirected to a part that you need to raise up to that same level. So yeah, don't react to other people's reactions to what you're doing. Tell your truth. Whoops. Tell your truth. Of course, other people have got their truth about what you're doing as it applies to them. It's not about you. They're just trying to put themselves in your shoes and thinking that they wouldn't make that same decision or something like that. So let people tell their truth, but don't let it affect you. Where's Warren today? Warren, get yourself on here. Also, we've got the thing about abundance too coming up today. We've got respect and doubt cancels abundance. So as I was saying, and as Colette Baron Reid says, you've got to take action. You've got to take action for abundance. You've got to be putting yourself out there. If you want plenty, you've got to be putting plenty of your energy out there. You've got to respect the laws of abundance and not doubt it. As I said, there's so many people that have heard a bit of the law of attraction teachings and they just want to sit back and receive stuff. And there's teachers even saying that you can do that and you can't. Not one single person has done that, not one. You have to respect the laws of abundance, and if you want consistency, you've got to be consistently putting your energy out there. You've got to be consistently making things or doing things or serving people. If you want lots and lots of abundance, then you need to be putting your energy out there in a big way. I'm not talking about like working lots of hours and doing lots of stuff, making lots of effort. You can put your energy out there. You can lever your energy out there by working smarter, you know, like doing things like this. I do like my videos so that I can spend 10 minutes making a video or shooting a video. It takes a lot longer than that to make a video, and that can reach a lot of people. And so putting your energy out there is also about working smarter too. But you've got to respect the laws of abundance. If you're finding a way to get your stuff out there even more and more and more, on a bigger level, reaching more people, serving more people, that's putting your energy out there too. So a lot of people go wrong, like they hold themselves back from putting their energy out there because they think it's going to be at the same level they're doing it now and they're just going to have to do it 10 times more and they're already exhausted. It's like, no, that is putting your energy out there more. But as I said before, the universe isn't going to let you do that. It's not going to let you wear yourself out. It's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, get smarter, do it this way. Lever it, like the Americans say, leverage. I say leverage, I think. I don't know. So respect the laws of abundance. You've got to put yourself out there more. Is that a judgment? What? Maybe it's a discernment Nikki. I can't remember what I said. I've heard many say the law of attraction is bullshit because they were inactive about what they wanted. Yeah, but it's not, right? You've got to be doing both. If you take an action, it absolutely works. Absolutely works. I mean, how I ended up on a yacht, living on a yacht after having that wish, I don't know, it was only about 9 months before. And I was going to do it myself. I was like, okay, how can we do this? And then, yeah, and then it showed up like so easy through someone. And that just shows, it's like, and it happened really fast. But I wasn't sat doing nothing. I was totally prepared to work for it. Absolutely. I was going to do it myself. Turns out I didn't need to. It showed up. But yeah, I wasn't just sat on my ass watching Netflix, that's for sure. I hardly ever do anything like that. Wasting the life. I'd much rather be productive. And not just for other people, just, for myself. Being productive for myself is looking after myself more and, the exercise stuff that I do and all of that. And the learning too. The learning that I do. That's for me. Okay. Today we've also got freedom and trust myself. So this is about the law of attraction stuff. You can choose what you want. You can trust yourself. You've got whatever it takes to get to that level of abundance. You can put what you've got and what you offer out in whatever level of abundance way you want back. The universe, it's got a way for anyone to do that, to reach more people, and pretty easily too. Like with me, it's like I got that intuition to do the YouTube videos. There's a way, and this is a really easy way now, right? There's a really easy way for pretty much anyone to get themselves out there now. It's not always a good thing, but yeah, you can trust yourself. You can trust yourself that you've got what it takes to do it. Just to say, that Ladyboy show I saw in Phuket, Phuket, on Bangla Road. I didn't think there was one in PP, but then you were there a long time ago. I was there 3 years ago. I imagine it's constantly changing, that place anyway, the stuff that's there. Okay, who wants a reading? Hey, Ashley, how are you? Phuket. Oh, that place. I don't really like Phuket. I didn't find a part of it that I liked. Let's put it that way. Who wants a reading? My diet's going well at the moment. I'm putting weight on, I'm putting muscle on, so my body was right. It did need more protein. Feeling good, but maybe getting a little bit too muscly. No, I didn't much. It was okay for a few days. Oh, yeah, Phuket. I don't know, I was there. It was freaky. I bumped into my ex-boyfriend on Bangla Road. What the hell? I went on a date, which was... Yvonne, if you're still there, I went on a date with... what's his name? Gramps. You know Gramps? Comes to this island a lot. Turns out we met here, and then we went out on a date because we were both going to be in Phuket at the same time. It didn't go well. He was an idiot. Couldn't have a conversation. Oh my God. One of those uncomfortable dates where you're like, oh my God, what am I doing on this? It was just, conversation didn't flow. Like, he just wouldn't say anything. He was boring as hell. Okay, Ashley's up first. Your awareness. So it's going to be going into the redirection. Everyone's readings is going to be going into this redirection energy that we've got today. So, Ashley, yours is about awareness. Your awareness is one of your superpowers. Did you know that? And that's how you're going to touch people's lives. Let's get more into that. And, you know, some people think that when your gifts are kind of spiritual gifts or emotional gifts and things like that, people think that you can't, that it's, you know, you can't make a living out of it or whatever. You can. I am. Ashley, overwhelming and who is aware. Right. So are you trying to figure out how to, because you don't need to do that. Are you trying to figure out how to use your awareness? Maybe the universe is pushing you. It's like, okay, do this. Use your awareness. And you're trying to figure out how to even make that into a business. And it's overwhelming you. You don't need to know how. Like so many people, especially when I was leaving Byron Bay, because my business was getting really big and I just couldn't be around all those hippies that weren't doing anything and were questioning me for even wanting anything. I couldn't be around that. But quite a few of them contacted me after that, especially after I'd moved away, and they still had me on social media and they were seeing what I was doing. They were like, how are you doing it? What did you do? Like, how did you set your business up? What did you do? And I'm like, I followed my guidance is what I did. It's not about what you do. Like my steps and your steps will be completely different. It's like, if you followed my path, you wouldn't get what I got. Absolutely not. You've got to follow your own path. You just got to follow your own guidance. So just, yeah, Ashley, trying to figure it out is overwhelming. You don't do that. Just be willing to follow that path and take action on the things that pop up, the ideas that pop up within you, and follow that path. And that will lead you to your way of doing things. So don't learn so much from other people. Don't watch what other people are doing so much. Follow your inner guidance more. Hey, why not? Wondering about that card. You know, Nikki, maybe the judgment card, maybe it's not judgment. Maybe it's discernment. You need to be discerning. Like, I'm quite judgmental about certain things that I say no to in my life now. But that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Like, I've got boundaries now. All judgment isn't judgment. There's like, you know, I can say, okay, I don't want to drink alcohol anymore, but I'm not going around like trying to stop everyone from drinking alcohol. That's like bad judgment, right? If you're trying to change everyone else, if you're trying to fight it, I'm not doing that. So maybe your judgment isn't as judgy as you think. Maybe it's actually discernment, Nikki. I would laugh so much if it does. I tell my higher self I don't want them to get too bored with my life. Never boring. Nikki, you've got physical action. I think it's about time you took some action. Are you ready? Are you ready for the move yet? Are you packed up? It's pretty similar to what I've got today. Get ready for moving. So more stuff. That's what it is for me. Nikki, take risks. So you got physical action, take the risks. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like this is, getting ready for your move, Nikki. Take the risk. Take physical action. Preempt it. Does that make sense with you? So no judgment card for you today, Nikki. No relationship card either. I've been really lazy doing freedom research this week. Maybe that's what you need, is that balance, Nikki. Take action as well. You can do the freedom research for sure. Yvonne says no. What's no? No, you don't want a reading? Yes. Ashley's been working on following her instincts. Awesome. That's good. Nikki, yes, solo travel, safety, etc. keeps popping up in my mind. Oh, wow, you and Warren, huh? Safety. I haven't noticed being unsafe when I've traveled. I've noticed other people. Like there was a girl, I remember a couple of years ago here, she was saying, oh, like, aren't you scared traveling around by yourself? I'm like, no. I think maybe it's different, like, because I've lived all over the world. And even in like the scariest place in the world, which is Johannesburg. Like the murder capital of the world or something. I wasn't scared there. I did feel the energy was a bit wild, but I wasn't scared for myself. Other people were. They're like, what are you doing walking down the street? I'm like, well, I need some tampons. I'm going to the shop. They're like, it's not safe to walk down the street here like that. But I'd just been living in Uganda and I was walking down the street to go get my tampons because I needed them. And greeting everyone that walked past me, and they were like wary, and then massive smiles and greeting me back as I walked past them. I wasn't being racist. Maybe if you're a racist and you're walking down the street and you're terrified of everyone, maybe you've got reason to be worried. But I didn't find that at all. Quite the opposite. I think they were relieved that I wasn't racist and hostile toward them or expecting hostility from them. So yeah, safety, you don't need to fear that at all. Really, you don't. Solo travel's great. I love it. So yeah, take action, Nikki. Physical action. Take some risks. Get ready. Does anyone else want I was going to say drink then. Do you want some green tea? Anyone else want a reading? I'm not scared in that regard at all. It's just strange situations I've encountered when entering a new place. Yeah. Interesting. But that's good. It's like new energies, new places. That's good. Where are you going to go first, Nikki? Do you know? My higher self is referring to this in terms of take the risk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're being guided to do something by your higher self, it's not leading you into a trap. It's not. It supports you in doing that. As I've said many times before, it's more risky not doing it. It's more risky not following your intuition than following your intuition, because your intuition is your higher self saying, yeah, do this. And it's not going to lead you into a trap. Mexico and Central America, most likely. Go and have tacos with Warren. Where's Warren? Where do you want to go in Central America? I made videos yesterday. I did the full moon videos. It was very windy. It still is very windy. And there's a little boy wanting to get some attention as well, which was kind of funny. Don't know him. Oh, Gramps. Yeah, what's his company called? He does like black something, black scorpion, no, black. Can't remember. But yeah, it's got like a very select dive company, brings people here from America, he's American. And I've seen him, like he uses other dive companies, I think New Way, he goes out on their boat with his customers. He used to be a fitness model too. Got a bit of a theme going on. Joe's a fitness model as well. Yes, I might get a reading about these situations before I go. Yeah, good idea. Some have been outrageous. Wow. Situations. Mm-mm. Black crab. Black crab diving? Something like that? Oh, I'm going to have to look now. Anyway, don't ever go on a date with them if it's boring as hell. Black crab diving. He's also a ski instructor as well, of course. From Hawaii. Okay, I won't scroll through. Ignoring you all and scrolling through Facebook, looking, being nosy at what he's doing. Oh, it's Matt's birthday today. Molly, Nikki. Do you want to watch me scroll in Facebook? Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Panama, then to South America. Belize. I bet those islands are amazing. I would like to visit them. Cole's up next. This is interesting. Cole, respect and romance. What I'm picking up from this is it's like expecting it your way. You Gemini, Cole, just because this is similar to what Gemini got in the full moon readings yesterday. It's like expecting things your way, expecting romance the way that you want it, rather than respecting how someone else wants it. Like everyone's got their own recipe for romance and their own point of view and stuff. And when you expect people to be like yourself and say the things that you would say and want to do the things that you want to do, then you can get really disappointed in relationships. Sagittarius. I can't remember what Sagittarius was. And so this is about respecting the other person rather than expecting them to be just like you in the romance department. Interesting. Cool. But then again, you've got to be true to yourself and trust yourself of what you want to. It's like the more you get to know yourself, the more you are being yourself, the more you're putting yourself out there, all of you out there, the more you're going to be attracted to people that are just like you rather than opposites of you. It's like opposites attract when someone doesn't know themselves, when someone's still finding out about themselves. But the more you know yourself, the more you're going to get together with someone that's just like you because you love yourself. And so this is saying, like, you've got the respect and romance card there saying, don't expect someone to be like you. But then you've got this saying, you're innocent, trust yourself, trust who you are. Get into relationships with someone that's like you, not someone that's not like you. Trust who you are. This is like the card that I got today. Truth be told, this one. Got to be true to your truth. Do you get together with people that aren't like you? So if that's true, then it's time to love yourself more. So yeah, the full moon is on the 11th or 12th of December. I'm going to wait closer to the time to publish those. And tomorrow, maybe today, I don't know. It's so windy. I'll do the week ahead readings. before I go to Kuala Lumpur. Inner Sag. What's an inner Sag? Ascending? No, you're not ascending Sag. You've got the Virgo Capricorn combination. I remember. What, is your moon Sagittarius or something, Nikki? Just have to eat cheesecake and drink coffee. Cheesecake. They're not making it. Anyway, I'm not feeling the need to, and I'm not feeling junky at the moment. Not feeling that I need more of anything. Yeah, Sag Moon. Oh, that kind of makes sense too. You're very true to your signs, Nikki. I could have guessed that, in fact. No, that lovely beach location. Yeah, but they do the junky cheesecakes. They do like the Oreo cheesecakes and stuff. It's just sugar. Whereas the bakery ones, the better. Nui Bakery. Ivana, have you tried it there? Nui Bakery, the new one in Surrey, opposite Veggie Bowl. The cheesecake maker is on holiday at the moment, so I can't have cheesecake. Yeah, I don't really want the sugary one. Bit of bad is good. It is, and and if I was craving it, if I wanted it, I would surely have it. But I'm not right now. I didn't go for my massage last couple of days, and I went training again yesterday. I didn't feel the need to have another day off training. All good. Does anyone else want a reading? Anyone else watching wants one? I will drink more coffee though. I've got some readings to do this morning, private ones. I'll do those after this, have more coffee. I'm coming to Qatar for coffee and cheesecake one day. Yay! Look forward to it. I might not be here anymore, Nikki. You'll have to hurry. Oh. That would be good. Get Warren here as well. Warren wouldn't come. Then we can do a live psychic cafe, the three of us. That would be so fun. I'm so excited to go to Kenya. Oh my God. He's got a film company, and I might be able to talk him into doing, shooting my videos, like full on professional videos while I'm there. I'll make you eat it. Meet me in Central America. I'll meet you in Africa. Come to Africa. It's going to take a while for the accommodation to be ready, apparently. His accommodation's ready, but there's going to be Airbnb. There's going to be rooms that people can stay in when they're doing the fitness stuff. How did we finally get together? Well, after the first few months of being in contact with each other last year, he said to me he was emotionally reacting to my saying I'm not going to Samui to see him because he was being weird. And he sent me a message saying he doesn't think he's the man for me. And I was like, all right. And so I deleted him off social media, and we broke contact. And then a few months ago, I had a dream about him. As I was waking up, I had a dream about him. I was running with my partner. You know, when you have like a partner in your dream, and even though you don't have a partner in real life, I was running with my partner, and then we stopped, and I still had energy left, and he didn't. And he said, I'll give you $200 if you run around again, this circuit or whatever it was. And I said, okay, I was going to do it anyway, but he was going to give me $200 to do it, so I did. And then the dream went to something else, and we were working together, and he'd sent an email to one of my friends, one of my personal friends who we're doing some collaboration with. I don't know what it was. And then she had emailed me saying that she was, I don't know, it was just some boring email saying she would appreciate it if we did something. I don't know what it was. It was about him though. And then at the end of the email, it said, Legend knew too. Legend knew too. And that's when I woke up from that dream. Legend knew too. And his name is Legend. His surname is Legend. He's a legend. And yeah, and so that morning I sent him a message. No, that morning I added him on Instagram again. That's it. I added him on Instagram. Didn't message him. It's just checking him out, being nosy. And then it was a few days later I messaged him. And he'd been stewing. I think it was about 5 days later or something. He'd been stewing. It's like, you added me on Instagram, and he said, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to get in touch with you, what you were doing, adding me again. I thought I'd blown it with you because my headspace wasn't good at that time. And I could tell that, and yeah, he thought he'd blown it with me. But yeah, once I sent